He got his hands up in the Y. Yahweh him Yahshua in the body, the Mount of Olives said, I'm back. Ain't that something? Who was that?
That's right.
Now, who was it or who is it?
That's right.
See? You listen, the same one should be inside of you. In part, you know something, right. You know what I'm talking about. There's only one vision.
Right.
See? Hands up. I believe find that on one of the it's on one of the websites. Hands up like there's two delegates on the side. I'm back. Ain't that something? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. One of the witnesses, one of the delegates, said they was flying a plane, and Dr. Killing supposedly was asleep. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying like that.
Right.
And he wakes up. The lady is sitting next to him, and he says to her, "We're now flying over the Isle of Patmos." Just wake right up. He just wakes right out of the sleep and said, "We're now flying over the Isle of Patmos." Ain't that something? Right here. He said, "We're now flying over the Isle of Patmos." Ain't that something?
That's something.
And get over here. See? He takes him down and said, and showed him, he said, "This is where I slept." Ain't that something? You see that?
Yes, sir.
He threw his hands up on the Mount of Olives. You see what I'm saying? Two witnesses on the side, right?
Right.
And said, "I'm back." Ain't that something?
That's something.
Get back over here. In the transcript entitled "Here I Am," about the last couple of sentences says, "But I want to let you know, I died once hanging out there on the cross." You hear me?
Yes.
It is John 19:30.
Right.
You listening?
Yes.
The figures was in the man. Ain't that beautiful?
Yes.
Now we're going to read it and we're going to move on. I know it's in the, where's that at? Just a moment. Yahweh direct me there. Could be Zechariah. Just a moment. So I know it's in the, let's see. Just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Just a moment. Yes, Zechariah 14 and 4. For the Bible says, "And his feet shall stand and his feet shall stand in that day upon the Mount of Olives, which is before Jerusalem on the east, and the Mount of Olives shall cleave in the midst thereof, toward the east and toward the west, and there shall be a very great valley, and half of the mountain shall remove toward the north, and half of it toward the south." Ain't that something?
Yes.
See? Ain't that something?
Mm-hmm.
See? Okay?
Yes.
You listening?
Yes, sir.
They got a picture of that. I believe it's one of these websites. It might be idmr.net website or something, but it's on there. But it's what I'm making. He's over there to get to Jerusalem, Mount of Olives. Got two witnesses on the side. His hands up like this in the Y.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back. Ain't that something?
Yes.
Those are precise steps. That's not of a mere man doing
right.
that now. You guys listening?
Yes.
I meet you in Springfield, Ohio, and we go over to Jerusalem. You know what I mean? I ain't never been there.
Right.
Physically.
Right.
Then I go over there, and this man is our guy.
Mm-hmm.
How you looking at it? And you go down into a building and go down to a room, and you telling the ones that with you, "This is where I used to sleep." Ain't that something?
That's something.
All right?
Yes.
Now, I'm going to be playing this video, but I'm going to just have you listen. I'm going to stop it. Then I'm going to stop it periodically. Then I'm going to rewind it back and let it play a little section, okay? This is, once again, it's a class at 1996 General Assembly held in Springfield, Ohio. The date is 6/19/1996. The length of the video is 1 hour, 26 minutes and 45 seconds. Dr. Glenn W. Kelly is the speaker, okay? Yes. He's bringing to the, and this is another thing. At this particular class right here, Dr. Nathan Higgins, who recently passed away in this year, I believe he passed away in, I believe March, April, or May of this year, was present, who was a cousin, biological cousin of Dr. Henry Clifford Clearly. Dr. Lamar Rose was present, who's a cousin of Dr. Henry Clifford Kinley. See what I'm talking about? Yes. And a cousin of, quite naturally, of the son. Right. You know what I mean? They're sitting in the front row. You listening? Yeah. They're hearing this. You listening? He went. Yahweh had him, which was Yahweh doing himself, to go to Springfield, Ohio, where the vision was given in the year 1930, June 6th on a Friday, to restore the vision back. Right. You got me? The dates and everything, right? Now listen very carefully to the audio. I mean, it's audio, but it's the video, but I'm just letting you hear it through the speakers, okay? Right. You ready? Now I'm going to stop it every now and then. Just for a moment, then we're going to go back. Here it is.
And everything I say, there's an argument about it.
Now he says, now everything I say, there's an argument about it. Right. This is Dr. Glenn W. Kinley addressing the assembly. He said, everything I say, there's an argument about it.
1930 was when the vision was given.
He said,
everybody wants to fuss with me about
he said 1930, June 6th was when the vision was given. Everybody want to fuss with me about it.
Man is living.
Wasn't nobody there when the vision was given that was living but me and my sister. Ain't that something? Right. Y'all gonna try to convince me when my father had a divine vision, divine revelation. You wasn't even there. Right. You don't think I don't know? Me and my sister, we don't know when my father had a divine vision, divine revelation? Right. You think we don't know?
My sister Rachel, and we didn't see nothing. They got 1895 on his gravestone. He wasn't born in 1895.
He said now they got 1895 on his gravestone. He wasn't born in 1895. You see what I'm talking about? Right. There's a biography that was issued out, done by the Institute of Biomedical Research in Los Angeles, full of lies. It states in there 1895 when Dr. Kelly was born. He had a divine vision revelation when he was 35. What's another one? Yeah, had the vision, divine vision in 1931. Just full of lies. You see what I'm talking about? And I want to just put this in there. We had a 6-part series dated the very first, we had a 6-part series, special lecture entitled Revealing the Day and Date of the Divine Panoramic Vision and Divine Panoramic Revelation given to Dr. Henry Clifford Kinley on Friday, June 6, 1930. Part 1 started on June 13, 1921, and it ended on August 1st, 1921, okay? So I encourage you to go back, you know what I mean? Y'all will bless your soul, and go into every part. It's actually 6 parts, okay? All right? Okay? Now he says they wrote 1895 on the gravestone. He said he wasn't born in 1895, he was born in 1896. Think the children don't know? Right. Listen.
Born in 1896.
Yes, sir.
We all get together and tell the same damn lie.
He said we all get together, and all the deans, we all get together and tell the same, and tell the self same lie. What lie is that? 1931. Knowing it's 1930, but you don't know it. I want to hold this high position. I know the truth. I'm holding truth in the righteousness. You see what I'm talking about? And I'm deceiving you. You go along with it because you got itching ears.
Right.
Well, I want to be a part of the clique. You see what I'm talking about?
Every time we open up a class, that's damnable.
It's damnable.
Right there.
Every time
Don't you think that
you say every time you open up a class, you start off with a lie.
Right.
Listen to this.
don't know here in Springfield that the vision was given June 6th?
He said, don't you think they don't know here in Springfield, Ohio, that the vision was given June 6, 1930? He said, don't you think they don't know?
In 1930. Don't you think they don't know it in Florida?
He said, don't you think they don't know it in Florida, that the vision was given in 1930?
Right?
Yeah.
Is it right?
They got up and said it down there.
He said that witnesses got up and said it down there was 1930 in Florida.
That they knew when, and the founder himself told them. Right?
He said the founder himself told it was 1930. Ain't that something?
That's something, yes.
That's what it was. Now what is your proof?
What's your proof?
You understand? Because Adam died at 930, not 931.
Adam died at 930 and not 931.
He said right where Yahweh exhaled in Adam is right where he took a resident in him.
Dr. Kelly said right where Yahweh exhaled out of Adam is right when he inhaled in him. Ain't that something? Ain't that beautiful?
That's beautiful.
See? Who would know that type? Who would know that?
That's right.
Who would know that? Who heard that? Who would know that? The Son.
Yeah.
And we ain't talking about no biological son.
No.
The reality is the father and the son relationship. The father, the son is the father.
Right.
See what I'm talking about? See? Ain't that beautiful?
Beautiful.
930 years deep into the sixth day, that's already declaring the end of the being and the author and the finisher of our faith.
It said 930 years deep into the sixth day, showing that Yahweh the author and the finisher of our faith.
And disown me, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still your brother.
That's right.
If I'm all that wrong, you come and help me as I've tried to come and help you time after time.
Yeah.
I haven't turned my back on nobody.
That's right.
No, and I'm not mad either. But I don't know when my father had it, when he died. And for 26 years, that's all he ever taught.
He said, I don't know when my father had the vision.
That's right.
He said, for 26 years, that's all he taught was 1930. Before he came to California, that's all he ever taught.
Yes, sir.
Then sometimes the book said in the vision revelation I had in 1932.
He said, sometimes you would read and said, now, the vision that I had was in 1932.
Right.
We read about that, right? About to explain it.
Now what's he talking
He said, now
about when you open the school?
He said, now what he talking about? He talking about when he opened the schools. When he began to teach. The message that Yahweh gave him in 1932. He said it was 2 years Malachi. That means he had the divine vision in 1930.
Right.
You see how that go?
Yes.
That's what he's talking about.
That's what he talking about.
1896.
1896. He wrote down 1896 on the board to the audience. Okay, just a moment. He wrote down 1896 on the board when Dr. Henry Clifford Kennedy was born after the flesh in the year 1896, not 1895. He writes this on the board.
The whole world was bound down. As far as we knew.
He said the whole world was bowing down, far as we knew. The whole world was bowing down, right? Or bowed down, right, to the satanic doctrine.
Right.
Right?
There wasn't no vision. There was no revelation.
There wasn't no vision, there was no revelation.
There was no true doctrine that we knew of that was in the world. And we were bound down. 3 times 6 is 18.
3 times 6 is 18. We was bound down. 3 times 6 is 18. Watch this.
Yes.
Right? In 96, John was on the Isle of Patmos.
In 96, John was on the Isle of Patmos. Right?
Right.
Right here, right?
Right.
It's Revelation, that's right. That one.
Right? So he come in at the end of the age, 1896.
See? So, he comes in at the end of the age, 1896. See what I'm talking about?
Right.
Working there.
That gets, he took us out of that, and brought us on under Revelation.
He took us out of this and brought us into the Revelation.
Yes, sir. I'm telling you, the fingers was in the man.
He said, I'm telling you now, the figures was in the man. Ain't that something?
The 930 was in the man.
The 930 was in the man.
He was born the 9th month and the 30th day.
He was born the 9th month and the 30th day. Ain't that something?
And the baby of the family, Jack, that just passed away, was born in the same month